So today we are going to learn how to arrange controls using table format. Add new page, web form, default.a. Yes. So what do you want to do? You want to arrange data in table format. We used to have in HTML table tag that was consisting of table row, table data, table header, table footer. We had all those things in table tag. But now what we are going to learn is all about creating table using ASP.NET so that we can arrange the data in tabular format. And how would you do that? So first you have to go to table menu, go to design window once. Yeah. When you go to design window, here you find table. Then you can say insert table. Then it will ask number of rows, number of columns. So number of rows I'll increase. Yeah, 6 rows. Columns 2 enough. Then background color, foreground color, these all you have to set like if you are interested. This is background color. Yes. Border. This border color. Say okay. Yes. Little you compress. I'll compress this. Okay. Now what you want here, you can give all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows I placed. Okay. So here what do you need? I'll give static text. Product name. Product name. Then I say quantity. Then I say price. Then amount. GST. Total amount. Yes. These are the 6. And for reference to our understanding, I'll make this content bold. Yes. Applied with what? Bold. Product name, quantity, price, amount, GST, total amount. Right? Now, I want to place text boxes here for every cell. So go to toolbox. Now, almost 6 text boxes will give. Okay, 1 text box. Second text box. Third text box. Fourth text box. Then last. Now you compress. Okay. Now you give IDs. Go to properties. Come down. Here you can say TXT product name. For the second text box, go to properties. TXT QTY. txt price, txt amount, txt gst, txt tot am. That's save all. Yes. Now what I want, since there is no button, available, since there is no button available, what I will do is whenever I input price, after that automatically remaining thing should be calculated. So at price, I will make auto post back true. Auto post back is true. And then here only now, the moment you give price, you want to get calculation. So double click, it will generate text change event method. Yes. Now you have to calculate. Go for it. Double amount equal to double dot parse txt quantity dot text into double dot parse, here also double dot parse txt quantity dot text into this is for amount. Then on this amount you want to calculate GST equal to amount into 18 by 100.0. Then double T amount, total amount equal to amount plus GST. Then you want to assign txt amount dot text is equal to amount dot to string. Amount dot to string. Then txt gst dot text equals to gst dot to string. tamt dot text is equal to string. Total amount, here double dot has come. txt total amount dot text is equal to t amount. This is the data. Go through this code what I have written. Code you see. Where did we write? How did I write? A reason for writing the code. Every explanation I gave. Understood everyone? Okay, now let's run the code and see how do you input the data. Exactly here at amount I have added. Txt price, no? Exactly here. Price. At price I give double click. Now let's run and see like how does it respond. Okay. Now give the input. Product name. Call this as quantity. Price. Now the moment I press tab, yes, all the values have been calculated. Amount, GST, and total. Mm, let's see whether this is supported by ASP or not. Once we'll try. Mm, go to toolbox, HTML. Mm, let's try. Yeah. Now input again. Markers, quantity, 1200, each costing 18. Yes. No, it's not supported. This is how you're going to design your data in what? Table form. Right? Okay. Now, these all are for your assignment. One scenario. I want you to generate output in this form. This is table. This table will have then we'll write here name, courses, two columns. Student name, I mean to say. Courses. Now, here you're going to have one text box. Inside this, you'll have one text box. Plus, you're going to have checkbox list control. Checkbox list. So these are your checkboxes. This is one checkbox. Right. And here you are going to have subjects. One, ASP.NET. Third, C Sharp, SQL Server. All right. Four, in the form of what there? Checkbox list. ASP.NET. SQL Server. All right. And everyone has got its own value also. Value. Finally, the way you should get output here is output should be first you should get name, mm, and you should get here subject selected, total amount. Means if I join for ASP.NET C Sharp SQL Server, if I join for all the subjects, every subject has got its own unique fee. So if I join for three subjects, whatever the fee structures we have for three subjects, that should come as total fee. If I select three subjects, you should get three subjects with comma. Okay, this is one scenario. You have to try for it. No logics, nothing. Only logic is like whatever subjects you selected, those names should come in the second row. And for each course, you'll have one separate fee structure. Those values, those fee structures, I'll be showing you in this. I mean, we need to provide using this one properties. And you have to write logic actually. Anything is fine. You have to write a logic so that you can get all the selected names. Okay, this is one example. Now, second example. This could be your scenario 2. Scenario 2. Now, here what you have to do, name. Now this time, it's not about checkbox. Then what do we have here? Name, then you'll have payment mode. Now, in this payment mode, you'll have radio button list control. Yes, this is one radio button. Now, what values you want to give, you can give here. First, debit card, credit card, net banking. Net banking. Now, bottom will be output here. And output should be like this. Name, whatever the name you give. And then selected payment mode. Any one will be there because it's radio button. Any one control. Any one. Either you can select debit card or credit card. You can't. There's no provision for selecting both because I'm talking about radio button. Comfortable? Did you understand both the scenarios? You can do it. Okay. Simple tasks, simple examples I give. You try to work on that. It is no big logic and all available. Right. Third scenario. You can take screenshot of both these scenarios. Screenshot you take. Screenshot you take, please. Screenshot. Okay. Chalo, right. Now scenario 3. Srinivas, did you take screenshot? Okay, right. Now we are going to talk on scenario 3. Third scenario. Scenario 3. Now in this scenario, this will be interesting to do actually. You require a step-by-step process to approach for it. And what exactly this deals with, those things I'll write here. Here. Okay. Now what are these all columns relate? I'll write publisher name. publishers. This is one column named as what? Publishers. Okay. Then second, publishers. Second is books. Then this is your second column. Third will be output. Yes. Now what do we have is here you will have drop down list. First you'll have what? Drop down list. That will have what now? Obviously list of values. This is your drop down list. Now when you click on this, no, you'll get your list of what do you call publishers name. Like what publishers name we have it? One is called BPB Publications. BPB Publications. Similarly, we'll have bottom one more. It's called D and D Publication. It's drop down list is it. This is one more option. D and D Publication. Third, McGraw-Hill Publications. Yes. Now important is if I select BPB publication, if I'm saying, if you select BPB publications, here you are going to have one list box control. What is this control asset? List box control asset. This one is your list box control. Now what do you need is depending on the publisher I select, it is going to produce list of value. BPB publications will have some list of. Now, if I select BPB publications, you may have some list of books that are published by them, and D&D publications may have some list of books published by them. Sometimes you may have one subject produced by three publications, one subject. Now, what exactly will happen? As I said, no, list box control, and definitely what exactly we are trying to do. If I select one publication, then related to that publication, whatever the books we have, you should get in the list there. And what output I should get here? Huh. If I select list of books in what do you call each publication, so output should be like this for us: BPB publication. Here I should get textbooks 1, textbook 2, textbook 3, textbooks 4. I'll write now textbook 1, textbook 2, then D and D publication. Publication. In that you will have again textbook 1, textbook 3, and then McGraw-Hill publications. This will have two textbooks, say for example. Like this, the output should be produced. What is this control? Here, list box. List box control. With what facility? Multi-list. Textbooks you can feed of any choice. Any choice. Some examples you give. DP publications you can take C language, C#.net, SQL Server, anything. Just to have idea like. Take screenshot of this example also. Over. But it will be very interesting to do this example. Very interesting. But systematically you have to approach. And this is also valid. If you are interested, you can make bold for this text. All publication names you can bold, and or text box you can go for normal content. So this is drop down list. This is list box control. This is normal output. This will have a cell. You have to write a logic, and you should get your publications names as well as your publication name, books associated with the publication. Okay, that you get as what the output. Okay, now go to third example now, third or fourth scenario. But this one you do it, please do it. Don't neglect this or don't ignore it. I want you to do this example for sure, so that you can get lot of ideas that can be framed for this program. But you do it, though it is little typical logical. But you have to first revise this box control radio. That drop down list, their properties. If everything you know about them perfectly, then easily it is manageable. Easily it is manageable. Right. Last, this is scenario 4. Hmm. Now, what exactly you want to do in this fourth scenario is, okay, this is table. You'll have 2 columns. And what do you want in this? What do you want here? First I'll write, later we'll plan out for column. Okay, so now first give name, then you'll give education, then you have to provide courses, country, then country. What else do you require? Known through. Then you have a button for registration. Yes. And here what each one should contain, that I will show you now. And okay. Now what you want in each, these are normal text only. These not labels and all, normal static text you take. Static text. Okay, this is one row. This is second row. Then register will have a button. As already said, now there is a button here. and that button is made available with the text submit. Yes. Now what exactly you are looking for now? Now here you are going to have text box. This is one. Second, you need, for education, uh, some values also I'll give so that you can, or else I'll mention in bottom so that when you design, you try to work on that. And what information I should get, I'll say no. Education, no, you should get like inter, graduation, post graduation. This all you have to create using radio button. These three: education, education. You're going to have through what? Radio button. And what do you want to have? I said radio buttons. Okay. Next, what do you need is courses. What you want to get? Courses. And courses, you have to go with checkboxes. And in this, you take Java, C#.NET, VB.NET, SQL Server. Where do you put this? I'm saying in your checkboxes. Then fourth, what do we have? Country. Now, in country, I want you to create drop-down list. Yes, these are the countries that you have to provide. Drop-down list you have to create. Then, known through. What we will take here? Known through. Okay, list box control. And I want you to give advertisement, then online. Fine. Yeah. Button already I gave submit. But what should be the output now? Here comes your output. Output means I should get selected information. All that information should be beside this selected information. You can use label as you want to display that content. Out of table. Okay, you can take screenshot of this also. Okay. Okay, sure. That's it. Hmm. Now you're going to have next control, that which you call as add rotator control. Add rotator control. Simple. File, new, website, 13. Now what I want you to do is provide now three, this one, what do you call, uh, solution explorer images, you can better you call them. Right click on the project, add existing item. Some folder I have those images, you copy paste them. Mm, where, okay, better I copy it into our folder. Might be it's there, right? CS check one. I don't remember. C drive, CS batch 6 p.m. Yeah, it's there now. Image 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we have already 6 images are there. Better refer them. Mm, my web app. Shall we copy here then? Okay, I'll copy. Image 1, image 2, image 3, image 4. Okay. Copy. My web app. Paste. Shall I copy? Now get these images to your Visual Studio. Okay, that would be best. Right click, add existing item, all files. One to four, all I need. Sorry, 1, 2, 4, 5. Yes, all images I added. Right? Now what exactly you need is, I want to create now three HTML files, so that each HTML file can be referred, can be referred to a relevant image, so that you can get information about that image. So I'll better remove 3, 5. One I'll remove. Okay, I removed it. Now you have 2, 4, 5 are your images. Now what do you need now? What exactly you're looking for? You want to add HTML file. Right click, add existing item, HTML. Sorry, new item now. Add new item, HTML page. File name you can refer as f1.html. Yes, add it. Let's not give much information. Simple I give. Heading 1, and I write product 1 information for first image file. For first image file, and same thing I'll copy paste everywhere. Copy this. Save. Now second file unit. Right click. Add. Add new item. HTML page. f2.html. Second, and paste that content. Change your product information as product 2. Information for second image. Then third file, Solution Explorer. Right click. Add new item. HTML page. File name. f3.html. Copy paste that content. Change your product 3 information from third image file. Save. So what exactly you did? We added now 3 image files. Close all of them. Product 1, product 2, product 3. Yes. 3 image files we have. 3 images and 3 HTML files. Now you have to create an XML file to store a references of all these images and all the files so that they can be connected together as one object. Now we are supposed to do that. So go for it. Right click, add new item. As I said you that we are looking forward for XML file. We'll continue default name XML file dot XML. Go for it. Okay, add. Now it should start with advertisement. Yes. In that add subtag. Then in that you have to say image URL. Image1.jpg. Navigate URL. Which file you want to link? f1.html. Alternate text. Advertise 1. Impressions 5. Description. Product 1 info. And close that. Now repeat this for remaining 2 products also. Say copy. Correct them. Image2.jpg. f2.html. Advertisement 2. Impressions, you can set the value as least value, I'll set 3 or 2. And this is product 2 info. Then image3.jpg. f3.html. Product 3 info. Impressions for this I'll give 3. 4 I'll give it. 5, 2, 4. Okay. So what is this you added now? XML content. With how many properties? Image URL, navigate URL, alternate text, right? Impressions, description. What is impression? You'll get to know. Just wait. You'll get to know what do you mean by this one. Okay. Now you add a web form. Default dot is. Yes, it's added. Now I want you to put a control. First control in the list you'll have. Add rotator. Yes. Drag and drop. Yes. Now in this add rotator control, select that control, right click, go to property. Here advertisement file, browse XML file.xml. And how you want that images to display, that part you have to interested, you can set like width 250. Yes, that much size will come. Width 250. Yes. Still you are interested to increase 450. 450. Yes. And where you want that HTML file to open, target always blank. It means to a new file it should go. New file. And these images should automatically change. You should not do anything. So now what you're supposed to do is go to source window. Yeah, already went. Now in head section, you are going to specify meta tag. Meta tag. Equal to. Refresh. Then every 3 seconds it should rotate. Every 3 seconds. Yes. That's automatic. You don't do every time. But now what exactly happens, you see. And don't forget about these impressions. You'll get to know about it very shortly. Right. Execute the code. Okay, it's working. Now go to default.aspx. Now run the code. Oh, something happened. Images are not coming. See, what are the files you gave here? File name, Solution Explorer. Array. I don't have sequence of numbers. I got image 1, image 2, image 4, image 5. I gave 1, 2, 3. 4, 2, 4, 5. I have 2, 4, 5. Yeah. That is the reason alternate text is being displayed there. Okay, anyways, run the code. Yeah, it is working. No issues. XML file has no problem. Now go to default.aspx. Run the code. Yes. Yes. F1. This is F1. F3. F1. F3. 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 F1. F3. F1. F1. F3. F2 will should come now. F3. F1. F3. F2. Why is that F1, F3 we got very frequently? That is what we have an impression. This is 5, this is 4. So 5, 4 most very frequently it displays 5 and 4. Image 2, image 5 frequently it will display. Image 4 very rare you will get now because its impression value is 2. Means whichever is the biggest number, that particular product information again and again will flash on your screen. Now when you run a code, this point you can see. When I click on this, it will take you to here, product 1 for first image file, product 3 for third image file. This also same. Product 3 for second image file. This is one more. Here, product 2 information for second image file. Yes, that is how you are going to get your advertisement rotator control. That's it. Tomorrow's class, we are going to learn about validation control. Tomorrow's class. Validation control. That part we'll discuss. Validation. So to understand this validation controls, you have to learn this JavaScript. One example I covered, I don't know whether you people remember it or not, but I covered one example, and that example is related with the what do you call blur event and blur event focus method. Blur event and focus method. So we discussed this example. Once you go through that topic, once you have to go through that topic, then only you'll be in a position to understand this validation control easily. Because I covered it, I covered that example, I'm sure of it. But I want you to go through it. So that tomorrow I'll be showing the same example, defining with ASP.NET. I actually covered it through JavaScript, and I'm going to same scenario, same example we'll see through a concept of this one. Okay, focus method. Okay, Srinivas, I'll upload. I'll do it.